Hey there, SagutoGolfers, and today's tip, I've got a really easy way for you to get some seriously effortless power and hit the ball nice and straight to your target. I'm talking about doing a really simple feel with your arms and hands that will get you hitting the ball right down the middle. Woo! That's awesome. It's still in the air. Go, baby, go. Oh, just keeps going. There's so much power in this, it's ridiculous, but you see the ball went straight to the target, probably air-mailed the green. Great feeling. We're talking about what you should be doing with your arms and hands in the backswing to set you up for a super effortless, powerful downswing. So right now you're inconsistent because you've got high hands and arms at the top of your backswing. You're taking the club back, you're lifting the arms nice and high like this, and then you've got to drop the club in the slot and manage to hit the golf ball. And it's just far too much work, far too much timing. None of us have the time to work on our game like a tour player. And there are some tour players who lift their arms and drop the club in the slot and they can make it work for them. But you're seeing a majority of pros switching to something that's so much easier. That's what we're doing here today. It's easier because I'm going to get your club in the slot, in the backswing, so that you don't have to think about it in the downswing. So you're going right back and right through. You're going to hit the ball so saucy. Ball's going to explode off the face, beautiful high draw like that. Oh. And it just hit the ground. That is seriously effortless power. I don't feel like I'm lifting a finger at all. Let's think about your arm for a second. Your arm is up here. We need to move the arm over here. The slot is over here. So with your arm up here, I want you to think about moving it more behind your body. Let's take the club out of the equation here. Bring the club back to the top of your backswing wherever it is. Now, if you've got a mirror at home, it really helps to see this and visualize this. Look in the mirror and see where your hands are. If your hands are above the shoulders, that shoulder line right there, they are too high. You're going to be inconsistent from there. You need to instead get them behind the trail shoulder, behind my right shoulder, and the lead arm will be on the shoulder line or just under it a little bit. So I'm not talking about going down here, not talking about going up here. We're right in the middle, just right. Lead arm just under the shoulder, hands behind the trail shoulder. What does that feel like to you? Well, Tom, it feels like my hands are super low. It feels like my hands are around my belt line. Hey, that's normal, perfectly normal. This is actually the first tip that got me mashing the ball when I switched over from the traditional swing to this type of swing. And I really didn't want to do this feel at all because I've been taught my whole life to lift my arms up. But I was really playing some bad golf. I was so inconsistent and it was like a lot of work to hit the ball. So I was told to move the hands lower and around. Hands behind the shoulder. Get those hands deep. Move the arm in. Start thinking in. Start thinking rotational. Bring the club around the body instead of up. And the results were just so surprising. It was instant. It was instant. Ball exploding off the face, into the distance. I'm so happy to be here hitting balls, showing you this because it's possible for you to start hitting the shots so effortlessly powerful with a golf swing when you use the right power sources. So we're no longer doing this lifting arms thing. It's just too much work, timing. And given the fact that a majority of pros have switched to this, tells you a lot because they don't want to work on their swing all day either. They're human beings just like us. It's far too much work to go up, down, and through. It's so much easier to do the Ben Hogan way, back and through. Get the hands behind you. Another way to really think about this is where's the path of the club going in the golf swing? If you're thinking taking the club straight back forever, just keep going straight back in a straight line, you're going to lift your arms. I'll take it straight back. I look like my old golf swing when I do that. And it's not as much power because I have to drop the club. Now, when you start doing it this way, the fun way, the way that's going to get you out of the golf swing desert that you've been in for 40 years, you have to start taking the club in. So the club travels inward off of this line. It needs to travel in because the golf swing's a circle. It's not a straight line. So we take the club and travel it back inward off of the target line. That's how I get my hands behind the shoulder, so it's a really good way to feel it. And the swing will feel shorter because you're swinging in on an arc. I could take it back further if I use a few other power sources, but you really don't need a whole lot more. Learn to swing the club in for insane power with the ball. The ball is going right to my target with a beautiful baby draw. What else do you want with your life? You know, it's amazing how much further and effortless you can hit this ball when you just simply take it in around your body. You can hear it too. Whoosh, whoosh. This ball's exploding off the face with no effort. When you watch TV with the pros now, pay attention to this. Look where the lead arm is. Majority of them will have the lead arm height on the shoulder line. Few players are above, and then most are here, and some of the even more consistent ones are going to be here. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. Some really good players have figured out how to time this really well. The most consistent, best ball strikers are going to be the ones that are here and here. It's just so much easier. So take a weight off of your shoulders in the golf swing. Start taking the club around your body instead of up and down, and you will see it bear some beautiful fruit for your golf swing. Ball will explode off the face with a nice baby draw. Thanks for tuning into this video. If you really enjoyed this and you want to continue to build your swing up, check out my online golf school, SagutoGolf. It's a complete golf swing training program designed to help you make the most out of the game you love. You can click here to join that golf school. You can click here, subscribe to my channel for more awesome content, and here are 2 awesome videos from the SagutoGolf archives that will show you how to play your best golf right now. I look forward to seeing you in a future episode.